Hi, everybody. This is Anjanette with AJ's Personal Touch, here with you tonight with AKA Crafting Talk and Kaylin and Amby. So, hello there.
Hi.
So sorry that I was late. My computer decided it needed to reboot, and I had 25 minutes and it was going slow. So, I jumped in the shower real quick, and when I came out, it was still rebooting. So, finally, though, it is doing good. I always try to be here early, but it sometimes it just has a life of its own. I've got to get a hold of Comcast because something is wrong, I think, in our modem. So, anyway, hello. We are here tonight to talk about my brain crochet for different pet organizations. So the things that we can do to give to them crocheted products. I can't think of the word right now. To donate. Thank you. To donate to them. And I just got a really nice email back today from one of the organizations that we are personally working with our cats outside. So I am excited about that. Hello, Terry. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well tonight. So we're all going to tell you about different organizations in our area, and I think I'm going to go ahead and let Amby start.
Let me start. Okay.
Yeah, if you're okay with that.
Yeah, that's fine. I contacted a lot of different people, and nobody really um got back to me except for one place that was the vet hos- veterinary hospital and boarding place for pets, and they said that they would use crocheted items for the hospitalized pets and the pets that are boarded there. So that's really the only place I found. But then today, and I'm sure they'll get back to me. There just wasn't enough time. It was just a few hours ago. I saw. I can't think of the name. Let me look really quick. It's something on. I found their Facebook page. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm almost there. Okay, and I'm not sure how to say this. It's tender heart and great, and then the word is PYR. So I have no idea how to pronounce that. Prar, whatever. But it's tender heart and great, whatever that word is, rescue, and they're just an organization that not really. Oh, what I was looking at was a thing for adopting pets, and this came up, and they've got a lot of different pets that you can adopt. But what they do, it's Tender Heart Rescue, I'm assuming, and it says they're having a yard sale on October 15th, and it's from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And it says we are small but mighty rescue with huge hearts, and they accept donations. And there was a number, and I called the number, but it was just I would have had to leave a voicemail. So I just commented on this post, so I'm sure that um, somebody will get back to me soon. So
Great.
so all I said was me and two friends talking about doing. I was telling them about us doing the live. Excuse me. And did they accept um, crocheted animal objects or other or any other crocheted items? And so when I hear back from them, I'll let y'all know somehow. Um, did I do that? Did I accidentally do that? Have that come up?
Do
Or did
what?
someone else? Not sure. But so I'm sure they can use different things for their yard sale, and all different items can be made. But I wanted to show y'all some of the things that I had found. No, that's not right. Let me share my screen.
Amby, do you remember some of the names of the other organizations? I know you didn't hear back, but there are other people who might be in your area, so they know some other places they may look
Okay,
into.
there's it's Coweta Humane Society. I'm from Georgia, so you can just look up the Coweta Humane Society. And there was, not sure, the Noonan something. Noonan Animal Hospital. It's another animal hospital here, and I'm not sure if they take stuff or not. And then there's what is the name of the, not Humane Society, but it's where you take animals, or
Animal
where they,
control?
not patrol, the place
Control is
you would, excuse me,
animal control, not patrol.
well, patrol, animal control, or something like that, kinda. And
She
I
already
know
said Humane Society.
I know those two,
What
and I'm
about the
not really sure about other
ASPCA?
places. Not really sure about other places. I know I saw a bunch, and now I'm just blanking.
Okay, that's it. And
Okay,
we,
I
we
just
want to see
can't
your toys too. So,
think right now.
so. Hi, Chris.
So
Welcome on in. How are you doing tonight?
I'm gonna share my screen, and I'm gonna show some of the things I found. I found stuff on Pinterest, is where I found a lot of the stuff, and um, oh, I thought this one was just so cute. If it'll come up.
I have to add it. Sorry. I just think that's so cute.
Yeah, I love that one.
Yeah, it's just so cute. I thought it was adorable. That one, and
Oh, sorry to hear that, Chris. I hope things get better for you.
Yeah. Didn't I was about to ask, did Amber freeze?
Oh, she must have. I'm sure she'll be back in a minute. So, did you want to start with yours, Kay, or do you want me to go next?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead, and that way if Andy pops up, I can add her back on.
Right. I contacted the place that I got my dog's spayed at, and they only have email options and calling options, but whenever you call them, you automatically get sent to an answering service, which you have to leave a voicemail and they'll get back to you. So I decided I'd email them. I have heard nothing from them. And then I was like, well, they're in the bigger city, so let me just call more local. So I called the two in the town next to us, and they said that they would take blankets and little pads, like small little things for dogs to lay on and stuff, dogs and cats.
Cool.
I didn't ask about cat toys or anything like that.
Okay. I was just checking real quick to see if I heard back from the lady I was in contact with earlier today.
Right.
Um. Okay. Well, then I guess I will go, and we'll hope that Ambi gets back here. She must have had a big major boot.
Yeah.
Um. I actually found. I'll start with all the organizations I found. I heard back from two of them, but I know they're all like really busy and stuff
Yeah.
right now too. So, I'm in South Bend, Indiana, which is in northern Indiana, and we have St. Joe, Elkhart, and Marshall counties, which are the three neighboring counties, different humane society for each one. Um, we have a resale, release, repeat store, which I've never been there, but I've heard that it's pretty cool. So I need to look into it more. I didn't have time to actually look at their website. I just sent off an email. Resale to the rescue. Actually, I think it's resale, release, repeat, resale to the rescue. I think that all goes together. Then we have an offer animals rescue, and we have a rescue in Elkhart County called Here Kitty Kitty. We have a Pets Connect, a Homeward Bound Animal Welfare Group, and Humane Indiana Wildlife. That all goes together. That didn't sound. Homeward Bound Animal Welfare Group and Humane Indiana Wildlife. Okay. We also have something called the Fido Fund and Tracking in the Shadows, Rescuing Lost Dogs. I didn't hear about those until towards the end, so I didn't have a chance to try and contact them. And then we also have a Heartland Small Animal Rescue. So we have quite a few of them around here.
Hmm.
I did look into, I think that was two different things. I looked into rescue, release, repeat on the Facebook, and I did send them a message. I did not hear back from them. And Here Kitty Kitty, I sent them a message on Facebook, and they got back to me like right away. I was surprised.
That's
Hi,
awesome.
Free Handley Maid. Welcome in.
Hey, Niecy.
Oh, Ambi has to connect before I can let her in. It says she's here, but she hasn't connected her devices. Okay.
Okay.
Um,
Thank you, Niecy.
like I said, I heard back from the Here Kitty Kitty. I'll do that one first. And they said that they would take animal toys, well, cat toys, because that's specifically cats. Um, that they would take blankets and pads. Um, that they would take couch, well, not couches, but the cat. Oh, my brain's coming up blank. Cat beds and stuff. And they do put some of them in auctions to help raise money. I did ask if they would take other things for auctions. They said they do like to mix up things in their auctions in order to make more money. So I'm taking that as a yes. I mean, if we made a shawl or something and sent it to them, that they probably would, but it wasn't quite a confirmation or a non-confirmation. So, and then the mission that we've been working with here at our house is Meow Mission. And they are a program that will come to you if you have feral cats in the area. Like my husband and I, we've been feeding the cats outside, the stray cats, their skin and bones. So we've been feeding them. We've been making sure that they have food and water and that they can stay, that they have a place to sleep, but in the heat, that they have enough water during the day so that they don't get too hot.
Yeah.
And we actually, they came and captured 3 of them. The other ones are still too skittish that they didn't come close enough.
Mm.
And one of them we have in the house now. She had kittens, and unfortunately, we had lost, the kittens. But they came, they captured her and 2 others, and they took care of them. They spayed and neutered them. They took care of the fleas. They gave them their shots. They did all that kind of stuff. And then they brought them back 2 days later. They released them back here, and we're supposed to be getting a shelter from them. We haven't heard when that's supposed to come yet. I've been trying to find out because it was supposed to be the same day. And what we'll do with that is when they bring it, and we really don't need it until wintertime, and that might be, I think they may be trying to get the shelters made that they need to distribute later. And they'll bring it, and then we have to get hay to put in the bottom of it, so it keeps them warm during the winter. And that's a fact that I found out from their website that a lot of people don't know about. If you are taking care of any animals outside, you think of giving them a blanket or something to keep warm. You do not want to do that specifically in the wintertime. You don't want to do it. But they also say in the summertime, when you have the bad storms, you don't want to do it because if they get wet, they'll get cold. And in the wintertime, if they get wet from the snow melting and then they freeze up, then the cats lay on it, then they'll freeze and they'll pass away.
Right.
So you want to make sure that you use hay, something like that, and that gives them a nice warm place to lay in a nice comfy bed area. So like I said, that was something,
Sandy.
for me to learn, because I wanted to make like a pet bed or something to put out there. And if I
Yeah.
would have done that, that wouldn't have been the right thing to do. So I have some things to show as well. But Ambi, did you want, I didn't even tell you what they said. Sorry. My brain is off tonight. I got a really nice letter back from her. They accept cat toys. She actually sent me 6 patterns for cat toys tonight, which I just remembered. I forgot to pull those up. Which I'm going to show you those, and I'll show you ones that I have found also that I sent her back. I showed her some cup cozies, and she loved them. She would like me to make them, and I have the pattern for that. But she also wants those cat butt coasters, if you've ever seen them, and she really likes those. But I don't know if she has a pattern, so I'm going to need to find a pattern for that. So I'm hoping to find a free one. I know where to find one that on Etsy, so if all else fails, I'll get one from there. But she was really open with like lots of things. I'm just trying to find out now from her if they do actual auctioning. So because like for next year, I'd like to make this really cute cat couch, cat bed that I found, just something that can help raise a lot of money for them.
Yeah.
But she's very open to it, and I thought it was so great that she sent me these patterns. Now, if any of you would like to donate, they're having their big program on October 6th. So if you'd want to make any cat toys and send them to me, that would be great. If you need it, I asked her if I could distribute the patterns, but I have not heard back from her. So I'm sure that I probably can. But if anybody's interested in all, if you have little scraps laying around and you want to make a couple little cat toys, if you don't want to find an organization in your own area and you would like to send them off, that's only a couple ounces. The mail's not, postage isn't too bad on that.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff it in a little letter. If you only want to make one, squish it in there, just put hand stamp on it. You got to put a little bit of extra postage on it. But if you'd want to, or talk to me and I will try and work with you if postage is an issue. But if anybody would like to help me out, I would love for all the help they've given us with the cats and stuff here. I mean, that's a lot of money the spaying and the neutering and all of that. And they
Yeah.
do accept monetary donations, which we can't afford to do. And that's why I'm going all gangbusters on trying to help them raise as much money as possible.
Yeah.
So also welcome in Sandy. I just saw that you were here. Ambi, you want to go ahead and try and find your stuff because I need to pull some stuff up too that I
Yes.
didn't pull up.
Um, and I'm sorry, everybody. My computer wanted to reboot, and it wanted to do it while we were doing the live.
It sounds like both of ours were picking around the same time today to say, okay, it's time to reboot.
Yep.
You got things
And
to
I was
do. I
showing
don't
this.
care.
I don't know if people saw it or whatever. So I thought this was really cute, and
There you go.
the little trailer or whatever. And I think if you go to the link, I didn't like follow the links. I should have, but I didn't on all of them. And this one, I think it'll show more cat. They're called cat caves, and I think that's so cute. To there'll be more.
Did she freeze again?
She froze again.
Okay. If you guys want to chat for a little bit, I'm going to pull mine up here in just a minute. One thing I'll mention right now while we're waiting also is we want to make a series out of this of like bringing, it may not be like all of them right in a row, but we want to make a series out of all the different places that you can donate to and trying to get a hold of different ones in our area so that we can tell you who's wants what. I know you're not all from the same area, but if you hear the things that we have, it may help you find things in your own area. And we
Yeah.
also want to hear from you what kind of organizations you would like to give to, and or which ones you already do, which ones you would like us to look into. We have a list that we've compiled. I can go over that list at the end. But if you guys want to offer, anything like that for us, we would appreciate it a lot. So we want to try to make sure that we look into the stuff that you want to know about. And
Exactly. Yes.
tonight was supposed to be a different program, but we couldn't do it. The person who was supposed to come on with us wasn't able to tonight. So we are sitting here trying to think, what are we going to do? And my husband was like, why don't you talk about, helping out the, donating to the pets, programs. So that's how we came up with this one.
Yes.
That's why we started with this one. Oh, and by the way, it's still Kay's birthday month. Kaylin's
Yes, it is. Still accepting gifts and others. Just Aiden wants to tell y'all something real quick. He's hovering over me, so let him tell y'all so he can go back inside.
Bless you, Ambi.
So,
Come a little close. Not where you face me. Okay.
there. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. Anyways, so I've recently started back to school, and it's been going great. And so today, it was going to seventh period, and we're allowed to have our phones. So I forgot my phone in Ms. Bowman's class. So I ran to go and get it back, and since I'm a rule breaker, I was running on the sidewalk, and they say not to run on the sidewalk, and no wonder someone's flying around my head. Anyways, I got tripped over somebody's leg, and fell to the ground, skidded my knee. I slid on the sidewalk, scraped on my hands, scraped my arm, scraped my knees, and I got up and just walked away. I was like, I'm fine, walking, limping on my leg, and I went back to women's class, and then I went all the way back to seventh period, and Coach Brasher, which I'm his favorite,
Yeah.
and he was asking me, "Am I alright?" And um, Ma,
They're still there.
yeah, I know, I know,
We're still waiting to hear the end.
I know, I know.
Oh,
Okay, is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
that's it. He wanted to tell me something else that he didn't want y'all to hear. So
Yeah.
he was
Okay.
telling me to mute it, is what he was telling me to do. Okay, you can go now.
All right, bye everybody.
Bye.
I have a big lump on my knee, just to let y'all know.
Yeah, he's limping.
It's swollen.
Well, I hope you feel better.
I'll
Quit
try.
breaking the rules. You won't hurt yourself.
That's right.
Oh yeah, Miss Dean told me to run on the grass next time.
Okay.
Last night hit the wall.
Okay. Abby, did you want to try one more time, or are
No,
you done?
because I'm having to do it on my phone because obviously my computer's not going to do.
Oops, didn't mean to do that.
What are you doing? Did she leave?
She got knocked off again. I was trying to get us to have a better with the three of us, and I hit the wrong button. Okay, I have all my stuff pulled up, so I think here she is. There she is, the magically disappearing woman.
Yeah, my computer, my phone, my everything just doesn't want to do right tonight. But I can't share my screen from my phone, so
Okay, well, I've got plenty to show right now, so I'm going to share here.
okay. I'm sorry, everybody.
It happens, unfortunately.
She does it on purpose. Don't let her lie to you.
Yes, I'm trying to ruin the live.
You're not ruining the lot. Well, mine don't want to show up. So hold on a second here. Let me try this again. Come on, open for me. Okay. Sorry, that's my husband talking to the cat in the background.
I was wondering.
Okay. There we go. Finally.
Yay.
Now let's see if I can see the screen with you while I go through these. These are the cat cozies that I wanted to do that she loved. And so I'm probably going to make some of these for them to sell. I can't do everything, but I'm going to show you what I found first, and then I'll show you what she sent me after that. And then I love this little goldfish. Is that showing up? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have to make it smaller and then bigger as I do this, so it confuses me. Which is easy to do. We all know that. Okay, and then next, I think this one is so cute too. We've got sardines in a can.
Yes.
Yes, that's very cute.
So that's like 3 little toys in one. You put them all in there, though, they got to pull them out, and then they can have
Right.
3 little toys.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Chris
the next
says,
one-
Amby, you are keeping the lives interesting. Or at least keeping the live interesting.
the next one is this little mouse cat toy, and then it has a little bell on its tail. And I think that one is also adorable.
It is.
And then This one I really like. It's a door hanger bouncy cat toy.
Yes, that's cute.
And I have to make one of those for home because my cat loves my yarn. He doesn't mess with me a lot when I'm playing with it. I mean, he'll like act like he wants to get it. As soon as I tell him no, he stops. But I give him his own little ball of yarn on the ground and he loves it. So I just think if I make him a toy, he's just really going to love that.
He will.
And then now this starts the ones that they sent me that they've had people make and that they usually have. This is a big ball cat toy. I'm not sure how big it is since it says a big ball. I didn't look. Let me see if it'll tell you the size. No, it doesn't tell you the end size where it normally does anyway. Nope, it doesn't tell you. So I'm kind of curious how big the big ball is myself.
It's probably not that big.
Yeah, probably not. It says catnip. It's a size D hook, so I don't think it's too big.
Yeah.
And then this one is cute. A hedgehog.
Oh,
they're cute.
That one will be fun. I've never done that's one stitch I haven't done yet is the loop stitch. So
Yeah, I don't think I've ever done that.
So I think I'll have to learn.
I tried it. It was a long time ago though, and it was something that Crystal at Bagger Day had did, and I just wanted to try the stitch. I didn't want to make the thing because I didn't like the way it looked. I just wanted to try it. It's not hard. It's just you have to get used to holding your yarn a little bit different.
Yeah, that's what I figured because you got to make the loop and then hold it there and then like stitch it in. Yeah, she did it for one of her squares on her the blanket that has the different Sesame Street characters.
The Sesame Street blanket, yeah.
Yeah. She did well for Big Bird and Nest.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's used it for other patterns though too. So
she did. She had made a purse.
And then here's a mouse they sent me. I love this mouse. Look at that big nose.
I like that.
That's cute.
To me, it makes me think of a clown mouse.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just think it's so cute. And then this is a Pretzel Cat Toy. I thought it was kind of interesting too.
Yeah, that's neat.
Actually, it can be used, I think it says, cat or small dog. One thing I want to see real quick is if you use yarn, hook, and stuffing. Okay, I wondered if there was like a little bit of wire or something to make it take shape. But I'm sure the shaping comes from how you crochet it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then sausage links.
Sausage links. Oh my goodness.
Aren't those cute?
Yes.
These make me think of the beginning of the movie Oliver and Company, where they the dog Roger or Rover or something gets the sausage links, and the little cat had helped him get them, but he doesn't share them with the cat.
Okay, and then this is another little mouse.
Cute.
So that's a little cute one too. And I like it that I have 3 different mice now that I can make. You know, like the clowny looking one, the head one that I had found, and then this one.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last thing I have on here that I actually bought this the other day. It's a mitered square pet blanket. And this is from Underground Crafter. I just really like the look, and it's really dense. It looks like it would be a really good one. I know she has an ebook, and I really want to get it, that has different stitches that are good to use for pet blankets. And she has a couple different patterns in it as well.
Neat.
So Oh, I didn't bring up the cat couches. Okay.
Oh, those are cute.
Yes.
Those are
You
so
guys talk. I'm
adorable.
going to go get the cat couches so you guys can see what those look like too, because those are just really cute. I can't not show the cat couches.
No, you have to.
Those are adorable.
I want one. I just don't want to make it.
Ditto.
Well, once I make my first one, we'll see how easy it is to make another one. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Messing with me again. So, everybody, how are you guys doing? What are you working on tonight while we are sitting up here chatting with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, what we usually ask is what's in your cup and what's on your hook.
Yeah, so tell us.
I just have water.
Because we have to know.
Yeah. I have water and I have, if I had it out, I got my bag beside me. It would be Granny Square cocoon cardigan in gray. I think it's just called gray. And it will be my first garment ever that I've ever made.
Cool.
If I actually get it made.
Oh, that's right. I knew that because I've been on you to try and make your first garment for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, found them. Now I just got to get them up and open.
And if there's anything that y'all would like for us to do, any questions, I don't know where my brain's going. If y'all have any questions for us or any suggestions of other places to look for cat or dog stuff or any other animals.
Well, you were gone. We told them that we want to make this into a series and to get their suggestions of what they'd like to see.
Okay.
Chris
Okay.
says fruit juice and a bralette from Sock Yarn.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah. And happy birthday, Kay. Thank you.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. I'd sing the song, but then they'd take down my
Yeah.
copyright.
Copyright.
I can't pay all the money they want for people to sing happy birthday.
Yeah.
Share screen. Okay.
Yeah, go. Sorry, y'all.
It's okay. This
Look
is the
at
first one. It is so cute. Trying to see if I can expand it, but of course not, because I want to. Let me try it this way.
There it is.
Isn't it just adorable?
Trying to. Nope. Doesn't want me to expand it.
It is so cute.
There's that one. And I think well, I'll leave the one Kaylin wants for last.
Yeah.
There's this one, which is actually called a cat bed.
Yeah,
Cat
that's cute.
bed. And you can get the directions for these from Annie's. And like Ambi was thinking the pattern would be just for the couch or the bed itself, but it's also for the little tiny pillows as well. And also for, which you will see now on Kaylin's favorite one, the little tiny granny square blanket that's on the back.
That's the one I want.
That is so cute.
So I know I don't have time to make one for them for this year for October 6th because I'm doing my sample project as well. If I started on it today and I didn't have that to do, I know I'd have time to finish it. But because I have that, but then again, I have no idea how long it would take to make that little tiny blanket.
Yeah.
So like I told them, I may just take the dimensions and try and figure out how to make my own little tiny blanket.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, those are just so adorable. But I think if they put one of those up for auction, hopefully they would be able to get some nice money from that.
Yeah. I'm sure they could.
So that's what I'm trying to think of, what would be the best, to make for them. And plus, when I wrote her back tonight, I mentioned again about amigurumi, because their big event that they have in October, um, are oh, goodness, is at a bowling alley. So it's a family friendly. They have, the pictures that I've seen from before. They have little kids, the whole gamut. So I'm thinking if they had some little kitty cat amigurumis, that would be so cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
AJ, should we send toys and little things for what's her name? Oh, for Crystal from Chronically Crochet. You should send those directly to Crystal. And on that video that I made for that, I have her mail address on there. So yeah, if you're making little amigurumis for Crystal, and you really only need to do like one or two, because if she gets as many sent to her like she did the squares that everybody sent her to make her own cardigan, she's got enough for a cardigan and for a blanket. So,
Mhm.
and they'll probably be, I don't know, at the fall fest she's going to, I would imagine the most would be around 100 kids, but maybe more. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, for anybody who hasn't heard that, since Chris is asking for the rest of you who are in here, I put up a video for asking for help, and so did Terry. She's in here. I actually saw hers first, and that is Nana's crochet ideas. But and she can tell you who started everybody making videos. I always forget her name right now.
Llama Mama Kayla.
Mama. That's right. I'm like, I remember the mama. I forget the llama and the Kayla right now. Anyway, Crystal was on talking about how she's going to see her grandkids. She has a set of twin grandkids, and then she also has another granddaughter, I think, who lives closer to her because she sees her more often. But she doesn't see the twins very often, and she's going to see them. I think the end of October into the beginning of November. And the little girl, and they're a boy and a girl. And the little girl said, "Oh, Granny, that means you'll be here for the fall fest." And she's like, "What are you going to go as?" And her daughter-in-law told her, "You better think of something, because they're going to sit and they're going to keep asking you, what are you going to go as?" And she said, she thought about it and she just envisioned this beautiful yarn fairy. And if you watch her video where she talks about that, and that's on her video, it has her Hobby Lobby haul on it. I think it's entitled something like Hobby Lobby and some chit chat or something like that. And she shows pictures of what she wants to get for the gown, and then her idea for how to make a crown with yarn. And then she wants to make a bag that she wears over her shoulder. And she said, and if she felt as good as she wishes that she did, she would be able to actually make enough amigurumis on her own, just little ones, mini ones. She wants to be able to like take out a wand and put her hand in and go poof, you know, I made you a little dog, or whatever it is that comes out for the little kid, for whatever child is in front of her. She can do the whole acting like she made something especially for them. So I thought
Yeah.
it was such a cute idea. And to listen to her, she always gets so excited. If you have a day that you need a good pick me up, she's always a great one to watch because she's always so excited and so enthusiastic about everything. Um, I know right now she's a little down because she's been getting some comments from people telling her that she doesn't look sick and that she complains all the time. So she could use a really good pick me up. And I think this is one of the ways that we can help her start to feel a little better. I told
Yeah.
her, I said, just try to ignore them. But I know, and she explained to me, but from the condition she has, sometimes it's hard to do. Um, but I'm not going to explain it all to you. But if you ask her, she would. So, but anyway, that's that. I'm always trying to help out anybody who can use it. So that's just
Yes.
how I am. That's how I've always been. My dad taught me to be that way. So,
Right.
and my grandma.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Nope.
Welcome in, Daphne.
Oh, and speaking about things like that, just really quick, I put this at the end of my last video, but right now, all donations for I was going to say AKA, for APDF, which is the pain organization that I belong to, are on hold because they're reorganizing and they're having some shifting in board members and who's doing what. So, until all of that is figured out, it's on hold because I have no idea who they're going to. So I don't know if it's better to send them to me like we were or to just send them on to whoever is going to be in charge.
Right.
So once I know, I will let you know.
You're welcome, Chris. I posted
I
chronically
saw that. Yeah, I
Christian.
was going to say thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh, welcome, Daphne. I didn't see you come in. How are you doing?
Welcome, Daphne.
Okay, I'm going to check really quick again to see if I got another email back. Nope, not yet. She's been very good at emailing me back right away, the lady with Meow Mission. So I thought I would check. I am just really excited. I cannot wait to get started on some of these. I have one thing I have to do before that, though. I have a baby item to make for somebody, a nurse who's going to be leaving the office that I go to, and I want to make her something before she's gone because she's just got the cutest little baby bump, and she's due in December. So I'm trying to find a cute um, wintertime lovey. So if anybody has an idea, especially if you know of a good free one, let me know. I found a snowman one that I want to make, but I don't have the right yarn for it. So I'm trying to find maybe if I can find another one. So, which leads me to, since we're done talking about tonight, what does everybody have going on with your channel? Andy?
Nothing really. Some stuff I need to do, but I've started back to school for the fall semester, and it's kind of intense. I'm taking math, so that's not my forte, especially not algebra.
Yeah. Okay, Kaylin.
Tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, I will be live for my every Thursday live. I had thought I wouldn't make it, but because my sister almost said told me yesterday that my brother has had an appointment on Thursday during my live time. So I was like, okay, well, Tuesday I made a video for Thursday, and then today the it was a phone interview type appointment that he had. So they were going to call my phone because he doesn't have a phone. Well, they called my phone today. So I called my sister and I was like, they called. So you need to tell him that he needs to call them because obviously somebody's wires got crossed. So the point of this story is I'm going live and I have to redo the video that I did for tomorrow because I can't put that video out. So I had made videos Tuesday to go out this week and I have to redo them all because he had his appointment today instead of tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to be live.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Anything else you have going on?
That's it.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
She said that. Bob said, "He said that's enough." Bob is my husband, by the way. I have a couple new things actually. Well, I have my sample crochet thing that I'm doing that I just put the third installment up where I actually finally showed what the item is this that I'm making. I showed the pattern before, but the actual project I'm working on.
Yeah.
And I have a new series that I started, which is I am reading a book, and I am reading Anna Karenina. So we are going to be on this one for a while. It is a very thick book. And the chapters are pretty small. So I've been getting through about 4 to 5 chapters a reading. I'm trying to keep it between like 45 minutes and an hour. The last one went a tad over an hour. So, because I know when I was asking people about doing it, they were like, "Oh yeah, that would be great. I can listen to you while I crochet, or I can listen to you while I'm driving in the car." So I was trying to think about like an average car ride for people, maybe, or
Yeah.
not make it too short and not make it too long, but
Yeah.
hopefully long enough that I'm not reading forever. So because I was like, if I limited it to 20 to 30 minutes, we're going to be on that book for a long time.
Right.
So, and what else? I think that's really it right now. I'm trying to get, just my regular videos up and everything every week. But I'll
Yeah.
probably be putting up at least 2 readings a week. And depending on how I feel, maybe 3. Yeah. I was trying to think. I thought there was something else, but
The one for
the live.
Friday.
No. Huh?
The Friday. I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, thank you. I have Work a Whip Fridays. And what I try to do with those, I need to find a time, but like I said, when I poll people, nobody really ever gives me a time of what's good for them. I have been trying to work on a project and a whip that I haven't worked on, and that I need to get done, and then show it in the video, and then open the room in my group chat where we can all get together. And if you want to work on a whip with me, we can do video chat. So far, usually nobody, comes in for a while. Some of my friends who I normally chat with may come in. But I'm hoping to get that where it works out. But again, I need a good time for everybody in order to get that to work the way I want it to. And the other thing, there was a live. I am going to be going on, I don't know, I think it's only for a couple minutes. Honestly, I'm not sure for how many minutes, but this Saturday on Yarn Hookers. So,
Oh, cool.
and I believe it's on Melanie's channel, Hook to the Left, this Saturday.
Cool.
Chris, AJ, what do you find most interesting in the book so far? Well, it's still setting the book up, so I don't know if I can really say what's most interesting right now. I'm enjoying the story. I can tell you that. but I don't know what I find most interesting yet because I got through chapter 9, and like I said, they're small chapters, so they're really setting up the story right now. So I'm trying to figure out, I know that it's about, some people say it's like the greatest love story ever written. And I'm trying to figure out which characters are actually in that love story. So
Okay.
I've never read it before. So
Me either. I need to go watch your videos.
I'm reading right along with all of you. And I think if I had to say what I find most interesting right now is that it started off with a bang. And that's all I'm going to say because I know there's quite a few people who haven't watched the first one yet who want to. So I don't want to
Mhm.
give away any of the story
Right.
right now as well. So, but yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And I wasn't sure. I mean, I haven't read out loud since my daughter was little. And I wasn't, quite sure how well I would be at it, but I think I'm doing okay. The hardest part is all of the long Russian names. And the second reading, I had a hard time with that one. I ended up having to tape it twice, but had more to do with the fact that it got cut off, or I had gotten put on pause and I didn't know I was on pause and I didn't know where it started. So in order to find out where it started, I had to stop the video and rewind it and go back to find, where it had stopped or listen to the end. And I can't do that when it's on pause when I'm recording. So I was like, oh, great. And I made another one. And then when I put it into my editor to splice it together, it didn't want to splice it together right. I started off talking fine at the beginning, but then it like took the audio away with me talking. And so if anybody's like actually watching me talk, watching me read it instead of just listening, to me, that drives me nuts. If I'm like watching somebody and the audio is off with how their lips are moving.
Yeah.
So and I wasn't tired when I started, but I think trying to pronounce all those long names, I got pretty tired and I sounded like I was starting to drag. So I was like, okay, I need to redo it anyway. So I did. And the second one came out much better, much better. And I was able to get excited when they were excited and, in the book and all of that stuff. So
Yeah.
you'll let me learn as I go. Thank you. Have you read the book already, Chris?
I was about to say that sounds like Chris has already read the book.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
So, yeah, I'm really enjoying this. And if everybody, really likes it, I've had one person, well, I've now had two because I just got a message from somebody else who are really into it. And, but when this one is done, and if I plan on doing it again, I will do like I did before. I put a poll up in my Facebook group of what books I can do, and then I had asked everybody to vote for what book they wanted. So I think people were nice to me this time because Anna Karenina is the only one I had here. But I don't know. Quite a few of them said, like, one person told me that almost every book that I listed are books that she wanted, to hear.
Yeah.
So that was good. The hard part is finding the books that are not under copyright anymore, that are under public domain.
Right.
So I know. I'm not sure. I think you might be the one, Chris, who said Catch 22 is one of your favorite books. And unfortunately, that one I can't do because it's not in public domain yet. So, but I did find a site that lists them, and every country is different. So I did find a site that lists the books in the US that are under public domain. Although it did say, it had a little disclaimer, sometimes there could be a little oops. So I'm hoping that they are pretty up on it. But what I do then is I just check it on Google too. I'll take the title and just do a double check. So yeah, that was you. And I think that's cool. You have a bachelor's of English. So cool.
That's
So you
cool.
have read it before. Well, you will have to let me know what you find most interesting in the book, too. What I would like to do is like every so many readings or like every 2 weeks or something, have a live and chat with everybody about the book. But I don't know how quickly everybody's going to be able to listen and how many are going to listen. So,
Right.
but I think that would be
But
really
yeah,
interesting.
you could just do that and have a disclaimer, like put out a short video and say there's going to be a live for this book reading, and if you haven't watched all the readings up to this point, don't come to the live because there's going to be spoilers.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. So, I'm really enjoying that because actually I wanted to read today. So I don't know if I feel up to it. After this, I might try to get one in, but I'm probably going to wait till tomorrow to make sure that I am wide awake. So I had a rough day today. I've started physical therapy, and I have some bad discs in the back of my neck. And then I also have some in my low back. And I have pain in my low back too then. And I don't get around much because I've been in so much pain and I've been walking with a cane. And the first day, they just had me do some short, very little exercises with my neck to stretch it out. And then yesterday, they had me on the leg machine and pulling down the weights while I move my legs one way or another. And I felt okay while I was doing it. A couple hours later, after I got home, I was so sore. And then that soreness went into quite a bit of pain last night. So I had a hard time sleeping last night, but I slept today. Plus, when we were done with our meeting last night and I was chatting with Kaylin, I said, I'm going to go and I'm going to schedule everything and then I'm going to send you guys the links. I fell dead asleep like it's up. So, and I don't like falling asleep when I'm sitting up because if I don't have my head back, then it sits here and it bobs and it makes my neck hurt more. So,
Hmm.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to have to go. I don't know how much longer you're going to be, but I have to go get my niece's boyfriend from work.
No, that's okay. We need to get off of here. So I will check that out. I'm writing it down, Chris. But like I said, it'll be a while before I'm done with the book. So I didn't mean to keep chatting on. Have a great night,
It's okay.
everybody. In 2 weeks on Ampi's channel.
Nope.
No, Kaylin, is it yours? No,
Nope.
yeah, Ampi. You're like going, okay. Thought I made
Yeah.
a mistake. Yes, on
No,
Ampi's channel. So not sure what we're going to do yet. Please remember, if in the comments after this comes up, let us know what organizations you want to know about. Oh, I was going to read you the list real quick. Do you have a minute for me to read this, or do you need?
I've got to go.
Okay.
I mean, you can
I'll
tell
read
them that
it.
I'll be in the comments or whatever, but I've got to go.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
What we have so far listed for the organizations that we were thinking of is preemies, the hospital for the preemie ward, nursing homes, also the cancer ward, the HIV/AIDS organizations, DCF or CPS wherever you live, for Children Protective Services, or I can't remember what.
Department of Children and
Department of
Families.
Children and Families. Thank you. And my husband brought up there are places also for rape victims where they take and get clothing for them so that when they're in the hospital after these things occur and they take their clothing, there are places that get donations of clothing. So I didn't know if we want to look into, if they if somebody wants to make like a sweater or something for something like that, or a top or something like that, that would be great. But also if they have, if these organizations have raffles and things. So like if we, made a shawl or, or different things, again, if they would raffle them off for money to get the money that they need for the items that they need. And then there's the homeless shelter. They're always in need. I said orphanage, but we don't even know if there are orphanages anymore. So foster care and domestic abuse shelters. That's what
And
we
I
have
think
on so far.
the foster care, you can also go through the DCF for that too,
Right.
for
We
foster
might be
care.
able to, yeah. Or they may be able to tell us organizations and stuff that
Yeah,
help
that'll,
there.
yeah.
So that's what we have on our list so far. And again, if you have any organizations you want us to look into, if you work with any organizations and you want us to look into them, please let us know and put it in the comments. So, and we will see you guys later. Love you guys. Remember that
Bye.
you matter and you're beautiful and gorgeous and handsome, and we love you guys. Later.
Yep.